usually the day where I'm like tearing around the house, trying to recuperate from the weekend, you know, restore the house to a livable, happy state again. I'm sure a lot of you guys do the same, but Evonnie is home from first grade today. They had some for testing happening for the older kids, so she's at home for the day. And I told her we would do something fun and special. She's all about doing special time. So yes, baking cookies is probably not what should be at the top of my list, but she's home, we're gonna make use of it. So she's outside right now. She went to pick some flowers, her and the boys are out there, so she'll be in here in just a second. But yeah, with springtime coming, I feel like I am nesting all over again. Not really, I'm not pregnant or anything, but like the house needs to be pressure washed, the patio needs to be cleaned off, I need to take all my tropical plants back outside. There's just like a list that just keeps getting longer and longer the more I think about it. But anyway, most of those things will be like evening or Saturday projects when Josh is home. So you guys know those sugar cookies that Walmart sells? I've tasted one time. They're not my thing at all, but Josh acts like they're so good. He loves them, and I was like, well, I'm gonna make a homemade version that's, I don't know if it's better for you, but at least I know what's in them. And so I'm using my grandma's recipe. It takes buttermilk, 1.5 cups of buttermilk, as you guys saw. I made the dough last night though, because I decided I was gonna try to substitute the Crisco for something else. So I was online looking up different options. You know, there's bacon grease, lard, oil, margarine. But anyway, after investigating for a little bit, I decided butter was gonna be my best option. So we're gonna try butter today. The only thing it advised online was to make sure that you chill your dough really good so that the butter doesn't like just make the cookies pull out. So I used room temperature butter yesterday, and then I've had this chilling in the fridge all night. Normally I wouldn't do that with this recipe, but we're gonna see if it works. And if it tastes just as good as I remember from my childhood, then I will put the recipe down below for you guys to try. I don't like to have my name attached to recipes that are only halfway there, so we'll see. Hopefully this works out. But yeah, welcome to just some random days in my life. I have some things I want to do, and I thought I'd take you guys along. One of my goals with my channel is to make you realize that homemaking can be fun. It's not all, you know, cleaning toilets and doing laundry. You know, there is some fun things and beautiful things that you can do as a homemaker. And I just want to share with you guys what I've been up to this week in spring. It's so rejuvenating, revitalizing. The vibes are high. This weather just does wonders for my soul. This is the powdered sugar. You can each put 1 cup in. So Evonnie, show Fletcher how you do it. Go ahead. What? Yep. You want to take a turn?
Yeah.
Okay, go wash your hands then. You can come.
Yeah.
2. Miller's turn. Slide down. Okay, this is the 3rd one. Okay, go ahead. Dump it in right there. Over there, tip it that way. 3, and then Mama gets to do half of one yet. We're gonna do it. We're gonna just do. You did your turn, okay? Now listen. Hang on. We're gonna have to whip it up, but it's gonna take. Let's look. 1/2 cup of butter, so that's this stick.
Okay.
Salt. Just
Salt.
shake a little bit in.
Salt.
Salt brings out the sweetness and the flavor. Okay, now we need some vanilla. It says 1 teaspoon, so I'll just eyeball it.
That's what vanilla looks like.
Yeah, well, that's vanilla bean paste. That's the fancy stuff.
Stop.
Okay, and now we need a little splash of milk. Okay, has to get the butter all mixed in. This is like a buttercream. It's gonna be so good.
Done.
Not yet.
It's not looking like ice cream right now.
Nope, not yet. Did we forget something? Look at it. Look at it. Do you see the little black specks?
Yes, that's vanilla.
Vanilla bean. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's not touch it. Okay, so they are looking good. As you can see, they're pretty uniform, but I don't know. Maybe you guys have some ideas. This last batch, as you can see, it almost looks like there was little butter pockets that like kind of exploded and kind of ruined some of the cookies. So I wonder if it's just I didn't mix everything well enough, or if my butter was a little too cold, that there was like little butter pockets in the dough. I don't know, because it was completely fine with this stuff. Also, this dough was like very chilled in the fridge, you know? And then by the time I got to this, it was a little less chilled. Although I was popping my bowl back in the fridge every time, so I don't know. It's kind of disappointing. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm sure they taste fine, but yeah, it looks like the butter, it almost looks like there's little butter pockets, kind of like when you make biscuits or something. They taste amazing. I tried a little piece, a corner of one, so. Anyway, I'm gonna go feed the baby and then we'll start on the icing. Right? Right? You were so good for Mama today, weren't you? Yeah. You're happy today. You like Mondays. You like Mondays. You like springtime. Oh, I see. Yeah. What are you guys doing over there?
I spy. I spy book.
You're eating a snack and looking at a book. You guys are 3 peas in a pod. Mixing icing up right now. I went way too overkill on the food coloring on this one. Wow, it's bright. I was thinking like pale, pretty spring colors, but anyway, I actually like to add a little bit of brown to dull the colors up a little bit. So anyway, we'll see if this one gets a little less vivid. That stuff goes very far. Also, look at these cute little sprinkles that I got. I can link them below. I got them off of Amazon. And I'm still using up this box of hundreds and thousands from one of you guys in Australia. I think they use these to make their fairy bread, but they're really cute and little and they don't taste, I mean, sprinkles are not good, let's be honest, but the kids love them. I'm not even really a baked goods girl. I love eating raw cookie dough, confession. So like, I have to bake it up really quick before I try to eat it. Let's add just a little bit of brown here. That is like, woo, pink. But yeah, are you an icing girl or a cake girl? I know some people like pick the icing off their cake. I don't know, I'm not a baked goods girl. I like ice cream, I like chocolate. Yeah, cookies don't really tempt me sitting on the counter usually, unless they're like a few certain ones. I like the warm ones right out of the oven, or the raw cookie dough is the best. Look at that, it's getting a little more like a gunky rose color. And then I think we'll do white and maybe like a pale yellow, although I'm afraid to even go in with the yellow. I'm afraid it's gonna turn like Tweety Bird yellow or something. Baylor wanted to join us. Ooh! The disco ball is going. I love it. I don't know why it makes me so happy. Anyway, also what makes me happy is these little flecks of vanilla in the icing. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Okay, let's try one. Again, these are for Josh. It's not like my favorite. Yeah, they're sugar cookies. I mean, yeah, they're not chocolate, but I think the butter makes the edges a little more crisp than I remember in my like childhood years, but the middle is still like pillowy and cakey. Okay, I'm wanting to eat a third bite here, so pretty good if you like sugar cookie type of things. So yeah, I think I'm gonna tidy up this kitchen a little bit, get the wash out of the dryer, and then I think feed the kids a little lunch, and then we'll get to decorating the cookies because it's gonna be a process. As it already is. What do you think? Thumbs up? Thumbs up. What did Miller do? Does he know how to do thumbs ups?
No, he does that.
Okay, they look so fun and fruity, tooty, flowery, springy. I love it. There is one strike against this. We ran out of icing, so we still have like half a dozen with no icing on, but I think Josh will still eat those with his coffee, so I don't feel like mixing up another batch. Honestly, I don't have it in me. Yeah, I used to do this stuff all the time. I used to like live for it, but it is just chaos. I'm not gonna lie. We have crying babies, crying toddlers. We have potty training accidents. We have lunch to get in the middle of it all, the laundry. Yeah, I used to be much more, I don't know, was I better at it or did I just have a lot more kids? I'm thinking that's maybe what the difference is. Okay, you guys saw these last week when I filmed my what I spend in a week, and I need to do my project with these before they start drying out. And Bonnie, you're home today, so why not let's just do it now. I clearly have not gotten anything done on my to-do list today besides the cookies, so we can always work tomorrow, right? Okay, we're gonna do a little science experiment here. I saw it on a reel on Instagram, so I'll link that below, give her credit. And we're gonna see if it works for us, because I think this is gonna be so pretty and fun. Baby spread, I think, lasts pretty long. So let's clear the table off, get everything off, candlesticks,
What do we do, baby?
all this stuff. And then I need, you guys go down in the basement. I need 6 little pint jars, like the ones that we put salsa in.
I will get some now.
Okay, you get 3 and Fletcher will get 3. Whatever, we might as well keep the holiday spirits afloat. Laundry can happen another day. Josh is golfing today. He had this big tournament. He's placing 9th so far, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm like, if he gets to have fun today, why not? Cookies and flowers it is. So look at us. We are making a little science experiment. Kids. Ready? What's gonna happen, Fletcher? It just goes to show you can turn any day around. It was pretty chaotic. Was it pretty chaotic with the cookies? Yeah, but that was fun. Let's see what they look like tomorrow. Right? Disco balls go in. Oh my word. Beautiful day. We should go outside for a little bit before nap time. So these flowers got actually pretty good. I love the pink ones. It's only been 24 hours and they've already looked pretty nice. I switched them out. I was getting nervous that the kids were gonna dump the food coloring water all over the kitchen and on my nice white runner. So I figured 24 hours is good enough and they look great. I think we'll use these on our podcast set this evening, which that's why I'm changed, dressed up a little bit. Tonight we are filming our next episode of Honey, I'm Homemaker, and we're talking about modesty for one of the topics. By the way, I made myself a veggie sandwich for the first time ever. They just look so pretty on Pinterest, and I was like, I need to try this on my sister's sourdough bread. I did mozzarella, tomato, and just like a plethora of veggies, avocado, carrot. I was gonna put mustard on, but I thought the mustard might really overpower everything, so we're gonna try it without, and if it's a little bland, then we'll add the mustard. But mayo, salt, pepper, some of that Trader Joe's sofrito stuff, it's gotta be good. Oh, and I put pub sub sauce on, like the olive oil, vinegar, oregano stuff. I forgot, I put banana peppers in here. Makes it so flavorful. I'm not gonna lie, I have a half a pound of turkey breast sitting in the fridge because I was like, this is not gonna be that good, and then I'm gonna have to add turkey to it, but no way. This is like a 10 out of 10. I would pay for this. I would order this at a restaurant. And it's so good. Excuse me while I finish this. So good. Okay, anyway, I need to go sit down and get to work on some notes for the podcast tonight, but I was really thinking about this. Like, I love doing the podcast and everything, but I am 31 years old, and I don't know how to come across, or I know how I feel, I just don't know how. Basically what I'm saying is, when I started my YouTube channel, I was 24, and very new and green at everything. I'd just become a mom 8 months ago, and I was pregnant with my second. It was just basically, come along with me, I'll show you what I'm trying to learn, I'll show you what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, it's been like 5 years now. So it's like, at what point do I have to start being one of the older women teaching the younger women, you know? And also, I feel like the older I get, the more I realize the things I don't know. And so I'm really even more hesitant to give out a strong opinion or tell you what to do in your situation. And so like tonight, we're talking about modesty. Actually, neither of us enjoy talking about modesty, which is why we're gonna title it something along the lines of the one where we don't talk about modesty, and then we will talk about it, but we'll also go into some other things that I think are a lot more important than just telling people what they should or shouldn't wear. So I think that one's out already. It went out on Monday and this is Thursday. So go watch that one and see what you think. But yeah, just talking about it, it's like, do I really wanna teach? Or do I just want to have a discussion? Like, how do I want to come across, basically? Because I feel like the older I get, the more I realize just to shut up. You know, people are going to do what they're going to do. You're not going to change their minds. But at the same time, I feel like it's always good to have a refresher, or just like, I want to be your cheerleader, not your coach or your boss when it comes to homemaking, motherhood, Christian living, wife life, all that stuff. I'm there with you, alongside you. Like, let's go, we can do this. Remember the important things. Let's get our focus straight, you know, all that stuff. And so yeah, when it comes to things where it's maybe a little more instructional, or you feel like you should be telling people what to do, I just really shy away from that. I don't like that at all, because we all have different experiences. That's something that being on YouTube for 5 years has taught me as well. You know, there's so many people out there with so many different life experiences, and their opinions, views, values, all that are shaped by those lived experiences, the life they've had, the childhood they've had. Anyway, so it should be an interesting discussion. Josh is coming home to set up the equipment, and Jane will be here in a couple hours. So yeah, I have a couple things I need to get done for that. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the results of these flowers, because I don't know how long they're gonna last. I mean, they're baby's breath. They'll probably just get a little less puffy, I'm guessing, but. Hello, it is the next day. We got up and actually took a little drink to Josh. He's working locally in the area. He was putting like windows in somebody's back porch area. So yeah, it's kind of fun. He's working so local. So I took one of those elderflower spritzers that I've been making over to him with that syrup I got at Ikea. And then we went over to Evonnie's school, and I dropped off an acai bowl for her teacher. You blowing your nose all by yourself?
Yeah.
Wow, you're such an independent little dude. They were working on like little projects at school, and so I just wanted to drop in. We were there for like 15 minutes or so. But anyway, got back home and I was doing a bunch of housework, and I'm not gonna have time to do a lot more projects in the next little while. I need to get on top of my house. I have so many different areas of my home that need just reorganized, decluttered, all kinds of stuff like that. And so I actually, speaking of decluttering, I have a whole wash basket full of my clothes that I want to take over to a thrift store and drop off, because getting it out of my house, out of sight, out of mind, I feel like if I let it sit around, it just gets incorporated back into our clothes again if I'm not careful. So while I'm on the road to do that, it's 12:01 right now. We had a little bit of a lunch and fed the baby. He is as happy as can be. Are you as happy as can be? He slept all night again last night, second night in a row. I woke him up at 8:15, put him to bed at 9, and you got up at 8:15. Oh man, that's actually really good. It's not as, my other kids actually did better than that, but that's still really, really good. And I remind myself to count my blessings. That's so rare for so many babies. So good job, buddy. By the way, if your baby doesn't do that, don't compare your baby to my baby. It all has to do with like your baby's appetite and your milk supply and that kind of thing. So yeah, I just try to feed him super good before bed, let him cluster feed in the evening so he's nice and full at bedtime. And then, yeah, it's been working. 12 weeks today, and he's been sleeping through the night, so can't complain. But anyway, like I was saying, when I'm on the road here, I want to stop in at the Mennonite Mall goods store. They have lots of sewing notions and stuff, because I want to start on another embroidery project for the summer. I don't have time to really embroider, except when we go on vacation and we're sitting around the campfire, the kids are all in bed at night, or maybe in the afternoon or something, the kids are taking their naps. I can sit around the campfire and have something to do with my hands. Last summer, I worked on a denim jacket for Evonnie, and it is so cute. So I was thinking I want another project to work on this summer around the campfire, because we are going camping more. And so I'm debating, do I want to do a white, I have this white denim jacket. I have so many denim jackets, so it's fine to just grab one. This one I thrifted from ThredUp. It's a white Anna brand. I think that's a Kohl's brand. And I thought I could put flowers similar to what I did for hers on the back of this one. And then the color scheme I would like to use is here. I I saved it on Instagram. I love the colors of this hat here. I thought that would look really good, and put it on the white jacket, and then just make sure I get some terracotta, you know, the color of the hat. Make sure I get some of that color thread as well, and I can do flowers in all these in this like color scheme here. Or on the other hand, I was like, that sounds so fun and so pretty, and the end product sounds awesome, but I'm a little curious if I will actually wear it. I don't know, something about it seems like it'll be a lot cuter on a little girl's jacket, so I might just work on the next size up for Evonnie so that in the fall she'll have a new jacket that's in a bigger size. So I'm not sure yet, but what I do is, I'll have to show you when we get back. Picking out the colors of the thread is always the best part, but when I get back, I'm going to have to print it out on water-soluble paper. Right here, it looks like this. I order it off of Amazon, and you just print your PDF off of Etsy. I'll link everything down below that I use, the exact printable and everything too. And you print it out on your printer paper. They're 8.5 by 11, which is the other reason I'm thinking I should maybe do a little girl's jacket, because I feel like my back of this jacket is broader than 11.5 inches. Yeah, I mean, I could just piece it together, I guess, but I think maybe a little girl's jacket would be the way to go. Anyway, so you print it out on this, and then it's a sticker. So you stick it to the project, and then you do all your sewing. Shoo! And at the end, you just run it under cold water or soak it in cold water, and the paper is water soluble, so it disappears. And so then you throw it in the washer and you're good to go. So it's a really slick, easy process, and it's something that will take me all summer to work on. Like, I know my cousin Jana, she would have like 12 jackets done in one summer, but like I said, this is just something to do with my hands while we're sitting around chatting. And I just don't know how much I'll actually have time to even do that with, you know, a little baby, but nap times are a thing. I just want to have a project on deck because I enjoy it, and it's fun to have something just, yeah, in the pipelines. So yeah, that's kind of a way I have to fit in little projects that I want to do as a mom, like, especially in this stage of life. You know, I love to be creative, but it's kind of tricky. You know, we can't always have cookie and flower days and all that kind of stuff, especially with all the things that have to get done. Sometimes the stuff you want to get done just gets pushed down the list. Also, here is my outfit of the day. I can link his little outfit. We somehow managed to match. That rarely happens, but these little onesie things, it's all, you want to hug your baby? Oh, he's so cute. I'll kiss him on the lips, his head. There you go. Anyway, these little jumpsuit things with the zipper are so handy. I have them in several colors, and yeah, it's pretty much always been wearing right now. I'm debating, do I want to get him a couple more, but it's getting warmer, and so I feel like I need to start looking for more like short sleeve options, but they're so cute. You make them cute, right? Okay! Yeah? Are you gonna smile? Yeah! Uh-oh. You're just gonna join your little hand. Okay. Miller's here! Come in, come in! Why, hello! Welcome in! So glad for you to come to my house. How are you today, mister? Can I shake your hand? Nice to meet you. What's your name? Miller? Yeah. Did you come for lunch? Are you gonna stay at our house? Yeah. Yes? I'm so glad. Did you have a long drive here? Yeah. Yeah? Did you drive in your car or your truck? Okay, Fletcher, you want to get out and give him the leaf blower?
All right, see ya.
Fun.
Thank you.
So now that I have all my supplies, what I'm doing here is just printing out my project. It is a downloadable PDF. I'm just printing it onto that sulky paper, and it's coming right out of my regular printer, and then you just have to cut it out. I'd like to keep a little bit of a margin around the design just so that there's some extra stick, if you know what I mean, and then I just press it onto the jacket or whatever project. You could do a tote bag or something. I like to do things that lay flat. I know like some people embroider on sleeves and stuff. That just seems so complicated to me. Anyway, you just peel it off, as you can see here, really easily, and I like to, when I start embroidering my project, I try to do a couple different flowers first, spaced kind of throughout the project, one on either end, maybe two in the middle kind of somewhere, just to keep the sticky template on the jacket so that, you know, through humidity and stuff, it's not going to curl and peel off, because that can happen if you don't use your stitches to kind of hold it down. And then you can see here the fun colors that I picked. I kind of stuck to that color scheme we had talked about. And then I like to package everything up and just have it in like a little art kit of sorts. I use this bag that Jana gave me at Christmas time, and then these are the embroidery needles you're gonna need. Don't try using regular needles, you'll just get really frustrated because sometimes you're threading 6 strands of thread at one time. But there's my little kit right there ready to go. So yeah, I'm excited to get this project going. Hopefully it's a summer project, but who knows? We'll see how long it lasts. So I'm trying to get out the door here, but an Amazon package just arrived and I'm bummed. So tonight, my last friend, there was 3 of us that were all pregnant at the same time. She finally had her baby. So there's 3 little boys born in like the same month and a half. We're having a little Pamper the Mothers style party again. You guys have heard me talk about them. This is the last one until I think December is the next baby that's gonna be born. It sounds like we're always having babies because right now I feel like among all my friends, somebody's always having a baby. Anyway, tonight's theme is actually like a cozy foot spa night in type of thing. So we're all supposed to pick up takeout on our way over there. I think I'm gonna do wings from the Italian place right down the street here. We're all bringing something and we're coming in our PJs. So obviously I'm not going to go into the Italian restaurant to get my takeout in my PJs. So I'll just have to bring them along. But this is the set I think I'm going to take. I will link it below. It's so cute. It's like a button down pink satin type of thing. Long sleeves, and I also have pants to go with that are also long, and they have a little bit of trim on the bottom. So yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. We're gonna do foot spas, paint our nails, bum around in our PJs. But anyway, I wanted to get a little gift together for her, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get her some shower steamers. I know she loves that kind of thing. And it said on Amazon that, yes, I got it on Amazon because I was running last minute here. I just thought of it like yesterday. And it said that it was scented with essential oils because I know she's very sensitive to fragrances, but now that I have it on the back of the box, I don't know, these values, does 0.4 mean there's some fragrance in it? I think there does. So I don't know, I was just gonna give her the whole box, but I think in light of that, I will just throw like 1 or 2 in with her baby gift and stuff. There's eucalyptus, rose, lavender, lemon, peppermint, cherry, vanilla, and orange. So I think I'll just throw like 2 in the bottom of her bag and she can see if she likes them. And maybe I'll try a couple out too and see what they're like. Because they're supposed to be, it says 0.1 essential oils and 0.4 perfume fragrance. So that was a little misleading, let's be honest. But I've never tried a shower steamer and I always wanted to. I love bath bombs, but that's like more of a winter thing. So I guess her loss is my gain in the fact that I get to try these out too, but. Look, here's a greenhouse. See all the pretty flowers? So it's actually the next day. We survived an Aldi grocery trip. More on that later. I'll show you the haul and everything. Anyway, we stopped in at the farm to drop off some stuff for my mom and to get eggs. I like to get the farm eggs when I can. Anyway, I wanted to show you something that she would put together. This is great promo for Fox Sparrow, meganfoxunlocked.com. So my mom is a gift basket genius. This is for my cousin, right? Or my cousin-in-law. This is for my cousin-in-law, her little...
What's a cousin-in-law?
Right? She married my cousin.
My cousin's wife.
Cousin's wife, fine. My cousin. Anyway, she put, what did you put in here from Fox Sparrow? Oh, you have the little baby blanket, the little hooks for her clothes, or was that on her registry? The little hooks for her clothes organizer.
And the brush and comb were on her registry.
Yeah, oh my word, it's so cute. And then her,
You didn't say anything about the hat. That it's a hat and blanket set.
yeah. So she's using one of our hat and swaddle sets. They're like made locally here, they're organic, all that. But then her friend sadly has cancer, which she'll be fine, hopefully, Lord willing. But still, she's gonna be laid up for a while. So mom put together this adorable pink gift basket. I just think it's so cute. Look at this. This is from my shop. It's a church notes like journal. You can use it for your quiet time or take it to church with you. I love it. And then hand sanitizer, the bougie stuff, because you can spray it. And a candle. This stuff is all from my shop. And the crew neck sweater. Look at this. It says, "His joy, my strength," which is the perfect quote for her friend right now. And these stickers I do not have in the shop, but I think that's a cute touch too. She said she was gonna add hand lotion, but I think we're currently out of stock on our lotion. So yeah, she always has the greatest ideas when it comes to gifts. So there's an idea for you when you're putting something together for a friend. Gotta love it. She supports the shop. I wish you could smell these. My mom has a lilac bush. It just smells so good. So I'm just gonna clip a bunch off and take them home. Funny fact, when I was a kid, the neighbor boy was driving his dirt bike or something, and he came flying down through, I think it was wintertime or something, and he just whacked off the bush. The whole thing was down. So it was years and years and years till it started giving lilacs again. Oh my goodness, they smell good. Oh my goodness, look at the teenage chicks. They're quite possibly the grossest thing you've ever seen. But mom is raising some meat birds for us. So in a couple weeks, we'll have fresh chicken. What? Here comes Daddy. Look, Miller. Josh came. What do you think, boys? Do you like golf cart rides? Okay, we're back home. I will show you my Aldi haul as a goal of just showing you a few things that I plan to make for the week. I love to feel like inspired and reminded. Oh yeah, that's a food. I forgot I can make that. You know, gives you some ideas for your meal plan for next week. I feel like you're getting a lot of food inspo in this video. Like make those cookies and try the veggie sandwich. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have another one here in just a bit. But I love shopping at the end of the week so that I have plenty for the weekend. So I did not eat any meat. We got all that at a meat sale earlier in the week, but we wanted to have parfaits for breakfast. So I have some yogurt and all kinds of berries. You have to hear Miller say parfait. It's the cutest. I want to make apple pie this week because I have some lard from my sister-in-law. And so I want to make some from scratch apple pies, crust all, everything. I love these little apples because they can go really good in Evonnie's lunch. Heavy whipping cream we get every week. I want to make pickles, so I need vinegar for that. And I was running low and I didn't feel like getting a huge bottle today, so I just got a smaller one. They were out of their granola bars for a long time now, and today they had them back again, so I got 2 kinds. Yeah, lots of fruit. Miller wanted oranges, so I said fine. I know we're coming to the end of the season on clementines, but yeah, I got some chocolate chips. We were running low. And lately for lunches, we've been doing like little charcuterie board style lunches, so I wanted to get some cheese and different kinds of meat. And I have string cheese in the fridge, so I also got this. Josh is getting his wisdom teeth out tomorrow, and I have no idea what condition he's gonna be in, so I wanted to make sure I had some soft foods around, and he's not a fan of a lot of soups, so Campbell's chicken noodle soup is what he grew up on, and that's the only brand he likes. Canned it is this week, guys, don't judge. Sour cream, we love to put this on our smashed potatoes that we're gonna have tonight with chicken legs. And yeah, I don't think there's anything really that interesting of note. But I will say, so we got to the grocery store and we were literally entering Aldi with my 2-year-old having a meltdown. And surprisingly, the whole Aldi trip went amazing, like probably the best ever. The kids were so cute. And I think what turned it around was I literally explained to my I don't always believe in explaining, like sometimes they just need to obey, but I explained to him that I don't want him sitting in the cart. He wanted to sit in the cart, and I was like, I can't have a baby and a 2-year-old in the cart. There'll just be no room for groceries. But I explained to him that he needs to help me get things off the shelf and whatever. Oh, he had so much fun. He loved it, and it went really good. There was not fighting and arguing, and they helped me with the checkout. You guys know, there's grocery shopping in person, there's just 100 opportunities for things to go wrong. Oh my goodness. Look at the disco ball going. Look at that. It's just dancing around the kitchen. I love it. Anyway, a quick prayer and a little explanation, and it turned everything around. Can't complain. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I'm just gonna end it out here. I have plenty of content, lots of spring shenanigans. I wanna put these groceries away. And a video going live this afternoon, so I'm gonna hang out with you guys in the comments. As always, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone. Say parfait.
Parfait.
Parfait?
Yes.
Say parfait.
Parfait.
What berries do you like on your parfait?
Strawberry.
Strawberries and?
Puppies.
Yeah, good job. Say cookie scoop.
To eat to my house.
Grandma's house? Say cookie.
To eat.
Zoom. Zoom. Bye. Love 2-year-olds.